Hi and welcome to another Q&A session with me, Matt Edmundson, where I look at all your questions to do with e-commerce and hopefully try and give you at least a reasonable response to your question with some helpful answers. Now in today's video, I've been asked the question, how long should it take my online business to become profitable, right? How long should it take to make an online business profitable is today's key question. And if you're starting out in e-commerce, that is a really, really important question, isn't it? Because you want to know, actually, I'm doing this to make money. I mean, let's be real. We're not in e-commerce to for charity. Well, maybe some of you are for charity, but even charities want to make money, right? That's why we do this. We want to make a profit. So how quickly can we expect to make that profit? I definitely want to know the answer to that question before I start. So for me, the answer to that, jumping straight into it, is about 3 to 6 months for a typical e-commerce website business that I start. Now, that doesn't mean to say every e-commerce business makes money in 3 to 6 months. Some actually can make money from day one, especially if there's no real costs involved. Like if I was doing an affiliate site or if I was doing, say, drop shipping, I would expect those to make money much quicker. And especially if I wasn't really investing a shed load of money into the actual website itself. If I was using something like Shopify or Weebly or Squarespace or some kind of platform like that that's not really demanding a whole great deal of cash, you should definitely be making money an awful lot quicker. I tend to, when I'm starting an e-commerce business, build them with Shopify. I test on Shopify, even though I own a web design business. Shopify is easy for us to create a website very cheaply and easily. And we put it out there, and I'm hoping to make a profit within inside of 3 to 6 months. If after 6 months it's not made a profit, then I begin to ask an awful lot of questions and we start to think, is this a business that's worth carrying on, or do we shut it down? 9 times out of 10 though, the businesses that we have set up and have kept and are doing well online, they've probably made money inside of 3 to 6 months. We have closed and we've stopped doing a lot of e-commerce businesses because they've not made money after 6 months. So I'll be quite honest with you. It is one of those sort of guiding things for me. Across my consulting travels around the world, helping people do online business, I've worked with companies that didn't want to make a profit for 3 years, right? On their e-commerce website, they had earmarked a whole lot of investment, and in their investment calculations, they were going to start to turn a profit inside of 3 years. Well, that's fine if you're a big company and you can do that, right? And that's your strategy and that's your plan. But for the majority of us, let's say we're starting a business up in our spare time or something like that, and we want to do this thing part-time, it's important that we make profit as quickly as is humanly possible. So 3 to 6 months. I would say 3 to 6 months, depending on how much stock you've got to buy and how much you've got to invest in the web platform, is a good sort of gut feel guideline. Can you make money from it in 3 to 6 months? Yeah, I think you can, unless you're starting off massive, like Amazon, who didn't make money for ever, it seemed, before they actually made gazillions, right? But I'm not Amazon. I'm not buying customers. I'm just just trying to make a few quid along the way, right? So 3 to 6 months works super well for me. So I hope that has answered your question. If you have any questions to do with e-commerce and how to run an e-commerce business, by all means, shoot them over. I would love to hear from you. Just get in touch, direct message me on Instagram, or leave a comment on YouTube, or head on over to my website, mattedmundson.com. However you get hold of me, leave the questions and hopefully we'll find them and can answer them for you. And if you are running an e-commerce business or even thinking about starting an e-commerce business, make sure you check out eCommerce Mastery, my online course that teaches you everything you need to know about how to run a successful e-commerce business in 60 days. I mean, you can do that. If you're starting an e-commerce business, this is a great course for you. If you've got an e-commerce business, this is a great course for you, because I take everything that I've learned since 2002. That's how long I've been doing e-commerce. It's a really long time in digital years. We take everything that we've learned, and we've learned a lot. We've sold millions of pounds worth of products. we've shipped millions of products all over the world. We've definitely learned a thing or two. Well, it's all in this course, including how to calculate profits in a way that makes sense for your e-commerce business. Okay, so check it out, mattedmundson.com. Would love to see you in there and would love to help you and mentor you in this whole cool world of e-commerce, because I think it's such an amazing place to be. It's great business opportunities in e-commerce. It is phenomenal and it is driving us all forward. So hope that's answered your question. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.